Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Camden. I hope you're having the most amazing day ever. And in today's video, I have a special surprise for everybody. How to build up your regular students. What are the easiest and the fastest alternatives to building up regular students? Okay? So first of all, I want to say thank you to Teacher Trip and so many other teachers out there. I can't remember everybody's name. But thank you so much for getting on the ball, looking for solutions, looking for answers to your questions. And especially the Palfish teacher group that I just created. That's where Teacher Trip 2 days ago asked me, I'm doing so many things, how can I build up those regular students? I'm not getting the results that I really want. And I say, okay, let me get down to business and I'm going to tell you how to do this, okay? And remember this. If you're looking for an online teaching company that's going to book lessons for you and basically take control of your schedule, your time, then and you don't want to go out and be proactive, then this video is probably not for you. But if you are a proactive teacher, if you are motivated and you want to have control of your time, then this video is definitely for you. So there's so many ways that you could build up regular students. So I'm going to list it down to 5 things in this video, okay? So let's get it. Number 1 is you got to do research on the student. So what do I mean do research? Oh, I'm just going to Google and try to find my student? No. What you're going to do is there's 3 types of research that you need to do. On your followers, on the new trial lessons that are being booked, and the new students. So new students could be trial, you could put that in the same category as a free talk student, okay? So followers, you need to send a sample message, something very simple. Thank you for following me. What is your name? Where are you from? And then say something about yourself. I used to leave voice messages and say, hey, thanks for following me. My name is Camden. Have a great day. Where are you from? You know, something like that. I did that dozens and dozens, hundreds of times, you know, and what you'll realize is a lot of people won't message you back. So if you go out and you do 50 of these simple messages to followers and only 5 return, reply to you, that's still great because that's letting you know that, hey, people are still interested. And I can tell you this right now. I remember messaging hundreds of followers, right? And maybe 5% actually answered back. But it didn't matter because it was building the momentum. And that's what you need if you want to build up regular students. It's not so easy when you're ice cold. But when you can build up the momentum, and these things that I'm trying to teach you right here are what's going to help you. So the next thing is for the trial classes. Who is it? Who is going to have the trial lesson with you? You need to go into their profile. You need to see if they've uploaded some reading books from the Palfish reading app. See if they have some photos in their profile. Listen to their intro. Students can also record a self-introduction. Some students have access to a lot of great resources. So you need to do your research on your followers and send that message. And then for the new students or the trial classes, go to their profile. And in tomorrow's video, I got something very specific, how to have great free talk lessons. Because a lot of people in the teacher group in Palfish asked me yesterday, please make a video about how to do successful free talk lessons. So that's also something that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. And I took screenshots from my lesson yesterday with my first free talk student in a couple months. And they booked the lesson this morning for me to have class with them again in 3 days. So that's 2 free talks in about 4 days with the new student. Why? Because I went to their profile, I looked at their pictures. They had a picture of this boy was going on a skiing trip. And then I was easily able to hold his attention, bring something relevant to his life because it's him, And then I was able to pull 3, 4, even 5 questions from a single picture. Why? Because I've been doing this a long time. And something you all need to start to realize as online teachers, right? Teachers in general, in my opinion, you've got to learn it like a talk show. You know, when you look at Steve Harvey, Ellen DeGeneres, they are amazing hosts. They ask the right questions, their tone of voice, their body language, you know, all of that combined. There's other factors as well. So you need to approach the online lesson like you are the host. That's why previous videos I've always said, you are the leader. You've got to conduct the lesson. They're looking for you to lead the class, the student, and then if the parents are also in the same room. So you've got to be on the ball, all right? So let me finish this up because I know everybody's really busy. Lots of classes, lots of things going on, so I don't want to take too much of your time. And why should you do this? Why should you go to your student's profile? Why should you go to their reading book, listen to a few pages, take a screenshot on a page where they might have made a pronunciation mistake, right? Why should you do that? Because if you take a screenshot of that student's reading book, and then when you have class with them, and it could be an icebreaker, it could be in the middle of the lesson, it could be towards the end of the lesson, whatever suits your need, whatever you feel is the right in the moment, okay? But when you show them that screenshot of the reading book that they did, one, they'll be really excited because they know that you are into what they are doing and you know what they are doing. And that shows the parent that you genuinely care about their daughter or their son's, not only just English, but you're going around to be that full circle, right? And that's what parents really want. The reason why I've had regular students for up to 3 years is because I know who my students are, I know what they like to talk about, I know what they enjoy, and at the same time, I'm finding ways to challenge them. I'm finding ways to re-motivate them and keep things fresh, simple, fun, and easy. So at the end of the lesson, they're ready to say hello, ready to say goodbye, and they can't wait to get that next lesson with me. So I'm hoping that all this information that I'm sharing with you, you can start applying today. If you don't understand some of the tips that I provided in this video, then let me know in the comment section below. And also remember this, the active pursuit. Students want a teacher who is actively in pursuit of improving their English. That means you've got to be willing to do things out of the classroom, out of the online lesson. And again, that's why a lot of teachers, they're not willing to put in that kind of work. You've got to be a hard worker. You've got to be very determined and consistent. Once you break that level, that barrier, that's something that may be holding you back, and when you start to catapult yourself up, you're gonna finally break through. And that's what I want you to do. You can break through into level 3, level 4, level 5. It's not going to happen overnight. Some can get there quicker than others because they found out what kind of niche, what kind of persona, what kind of strengths they have and how to implement that into the lessons. And also remember, have things lively, have good lighting in your room, make sure your voice sounds good, make sure you present yourself well, all those things I've mentioned so many times. And all of this is going to do with messaging the followers, messaging the trial lessons, messaging the new students that you have before the lesson starts. It's going to build that momentum, and that's what you need, okay? So that's pretty much it. I covered everything. If I forgot something, then I'll leave it in the description. But that's it for right now. You all have the most wonderful day ever. The power is in your hands. You are the conductor. You are the leader. Now go out and get it. Put these simple steps into practice it every day. Make it a daily habit. When you wake up in the morning, look at your new followers. When you wake up in the morning, double check your schedule. When you wake up in the morning, before you go to sleep, double check your schedule to make sure that, to see if someone had booked a lesson, because a lot of teachers are missing some lessons because they weren't following their schedule closely enough. And that happens to a lot of new teachers. So you don't want to fall in that category, okay? So you guys and gals have the most amazing day ever. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, in my description, lots of helpful links, educational links, how to improve your Chinese, and then some of the mentors, their YouTube channels that I like to watch. And if you're brand new, you can apply to become an online English teacher on Palfish. Just use my application link, sign up with my Payoneer. To everyone who has signed up under my Payoneer, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you also have the power to do the same thing. So if you know other teachers out there or friends or family who are interested to teach, send them your link so you can get that referral bonus, that $45. It's a great feeling inside. And this month, I've been able to get 7, I forget, I got to double check, but 7 or 8 referrals. Now that kind of money starts to add up. And what I'm going to do is, next paycheck, I'm going to buy a microphone. So when I'm making these videos, someone commented this morning saying, hey, you should do some kind of radio podcast. Well, what I'm going to do is to get a microphone so my voice is more clear, more crisp, and you can't hear any of the outside, forget what no ambient noise or something like that, right? So thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Don't forget, join my Palfish teacher group. You're going to get lots of helpful tips. You can ask me questions there directly, and take care of yourself. Stay happy, stay healthy, and don't forget, right here, it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Stay wealthy. Have the best day ever. Adios, amigos y amigas. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody, listen up. You can do this with just about any student out there, okay? So go into the profile. This is my next class I'm going to have. So we're going to go into their pictures and check it out. Transformers, Spider-Man, superheroes, Hulk, Venom, okay? You get the idea, right? So what you could do is, let's say this one right here, okay? And then boom, take a screenshot, save it, and then you're done. And then another thing you can do is, like I said, remember, you can listen to your students' intro. So I like to go dancing. You can help him with his grammar, his pronunciation, his sentence structure, right? So check it out. Same thing right here. Look, their picture is right there. So they know what... Okay, then... So he did a good job on that, but I'm just using it as an example. So let's say if he said chicken soap, then you just take a... Hold on, buddy. So like I said, you could take a screenshot of it, right? And the same thing here. You could take a screenshot of it like this. Boom. See up here, like cyber games, music, movies. So again, do the research on your student. Same thing here, boom, check it out. He's got 50 hours. This is also in Chinese, so take another screenshot, okay? Boom, done. So I already got 3 amazing examples. You see how easy that was? Do this with your followers, okay? Do this with your students. You've got to get in a habit and a routine. But look here, he doesn't have a voice recording, but he does have 50 hours, 20 hours. Let's see if we can find. He's got 1 picture. Well, take a screenshot of that 1 picture. So for everybody who was patient enough or skipped to the end, you got a little bonus footage right there, a little bonus feature on exactly how to apply the simple steps that I told you about in this video. Again, have a great day.